Hello everyone, hi guys, I'm going to welcome back to my video session. So we are continuing about the Nintendo Wii U problems, as we always specify in the title. So number one, Nintendo Wii U name. Number two, Nintendo Wii U design were problems, weren't it? Because of the Nintendo Wii U name. Is not even a correct name for the console, I would say. It's not even a name, man. I mean, I don't know what Nintendo's thinking of. I mean, a name like that, I don't know what to say about this. It's quite disappointing. Yeah, it's quite a silly name. As I said, it should be called Nintendo Wii 2. And the second is about the other thing, the design. The design just looks like the Wii, man. You can't have a same design again, can you? That should have been changed as well. Why is it still the same? Why does it look like that? Whose fault is that now? We don't know. I'm not saying, I ain't gonna tell you right now where the problem's actually coming from, and it's quite confusing from Nintendo and the customers. They both look confused. Even the customers are confused. Both of them. Nintendo's problem is that the name and the design is wrong, and then the customers were confused by its name and the design. They thought it was the Nintendo Wii upgrade, as the U specifies in there. Okay, anyway. Now, you know when you got the name, you got the design, and you've done everything. Then finally, they will reveal a video trailer, won't they? They will reveal a trailer once the console's ready for release. Yeah? It doesn't mean the console's gonna release quickly. But the trailer comes before the release date, doesn't it? Did Nintendo really release a video trailer on Nintendo Wii U? That's the question. Did they even release one? Of course they did. I mean, how can you get confused with the Wii and the Wii U then? So let's take a look at this. So I've got a video trailer in my external hard drive on the Nintendo Wii U. So I'll connect to the external hard drive. So let's go on to the Wii icon. No, I'm just doing TV and game, but I can see it here as well. I can see it on TV and the game, but not a bad thing. Okay, anyway, here we go. So originally, officially, there was a Wii U trailer. Okay, there was one. So let's see how good this trailer was. What kind of information does it give you? Is it any good? So when you want to use the external hard drive and you want to use video files, you go to this VMC thing here. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to show you a Nintendo Wii U video trailer. This is going to be really, really interesting now. So now let's see how wrong the people and the customer were. Let's find out. I think it's called Nintendo Wii U, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Wii U overview video. I didn't write that. It's already written by Nintendo, okay? And it's in AVI format. Are you ready for this? Let's go then.
It's time for a whole new Nintendo experience.
See that?
Wii owners and newcomers alike, it's time to play Wii U. Wii U is an entirely new technology and true successor to Wii.
Ah, did you hear that? Successor to the Wii.
An exclusive library of games means unique spins on that classic Nintendo fun. Like multiplayer with all your friends and family in games like Super Mario 3D World. Wii Sports Club,
The system's epic, man.
and The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD.
Oh yeah.
Many games support off-TV play. When your TV is in use, the gamepad becomes your TV. So you can keep playing anywhere nearby. With online play, you can compete with people across the country and from around the world.
Really awesome.
Keeping up with online communities to get motivated and stay active. Wiiu is the only place where you can play all your favorite Nintendo series, now for the first time in full HD.
Let's go.
And with even more great games coming soon, there's no better time to buy. Wiiu is not only a game console, it's a gateway to diverse entertainment at a touch of your gamepad, with on-demand services like YouTube, Hulu Plus, Amazon Instant Video, and Netflix,
See that?
as well as Miiverse, a free and totally unique way to share, comment, and express yourself to your fellow Nintendo players. Wiiu is all about unique experiences you can't have anywhere else.
Did you hear that?
Wiiu is in stores now for just $299.99. Just look for the U on the box.
Now, did you hear what he just said? He goes, look for the U on the box. Now, I'm gonna play this video again and explain it properly.
It's time for a whole new Nintendo.
Now, he goes, the time is here for a new Nintendo experience. He's saying that this thing is totally different that you never seen in the previous consoles, yeah?
Experience. Wii owners and newcomers alike, it's time.
Now can you see that? In here you get the console and you get this thing called a Wii U gamepad. And it's got a screen on there.
To play Wii U. Wii U is an entirely new technology and
Entire new technology. Did you hear that? Okay.
true successor to Wii. An exclusive library of games means unique spins on that classic Nintendo fun. Like multiplayer with all your friends and family in games like Super Mario 3D World.
4 players, see that? 4 people can get together and play. Look, 4
Wii
guys.
Sports Club.
See, that's a Wii Sports Club. So you're playing a sports game using the gloves. Look at that.
And The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Many games support off-TV play. When your TV is in use,
See, they go, when your TV's in use, you can still play the game on the Wii U game. But I mean, that has never ever happened on a games console, man.
the gamepad becomes your TV.
See that? So basically, when someone's using your television, yeah, you don't need to worry about it. That full game can be played on the Wii U gamepad, because then your Wii U gamepad becomes your television or TV screen, yeah?
So you can keep playing anywhere nearby.
See that?
With online play, you can compete with people across the country and from around the world. Keeping up with online communities to get motivated and stay active. Wii U is the only place where you can play all your favorite Nintendo series, now for the first time in full HD. And with even more great games coming soon,
Yeah,
there's
new
no
game.
better time to buy.
So look at these games. They're totally, absolutely incredible. Look at them.
Wii U is not only a game console, it's a gateway to diverse entertainment at a touch of your gamepad, with on-demand services like YouTube,
the social media
Hulu
stuff.
Plus, Amazon Instant Video,
Streaming
and
stuff, yeah?
Netflix,
Videos.
as well as Miiverse, a free and totally unique way to share, comment, and
Yeah,
express
share,
yourself
comment. This
to
is
your
Miiverse,
fellow
you know.
Nintendo players. Wii U is all about unique experiences you can't have anywhere else. Wii U is in stores now for just $299.99. Just look for the U on the box.
Okay, so there you go. I mean, looking at this video trailer, I don't know, to me, is it really that perfect? I don't think it is, because it's explaining that it's a new way to play, yeah, the experiences. It's mentioning things like, you know, so when you don't have so if somebody wants to use a television, then you can play on the Wii U game. And okay, it tells you all that. Then it tells you about all these other streaming services as well, like YouTube and so on. You can use all that as well. But the video is not mentioning much about. Okay, it's showing you the Wii remote and the nunchuck. Is that enough? Showing that in a video. So I think people could be confused with the Wii remote and nunchuck on there. Yeah, because it's not telling you that the Wii remote and nunchuck we had before, okay, they were from the Wii console, yeah. So that's the same accessory which was originally on the Nintendo Wii, yeah, and now it's also available on the Nintendo Wii U console. Yeah, it's mentioning things like that, which is pretty interesting to me, I would say. But just hold on for a moment. Okay, I think there's more just to that, really. Yes, hold on, yeah. So the Wii remote and the nunchuck, yeah. They didn't mention anything about the Wii remote and nunchuck, that there will be newer games for the Wii remote and nunchuck, and these Wii remote and nunchuck also are new versions of the remote and nunchuck, yeah. Okay, it's basically the same as Wii. They didn't mention that. So basically, they should have mentioned something about the Wii remote and nunchuck. They didn't mention anything about that video, and they should have said it was from the previous console. You were able to get that same accessory for the Wii U as well, but there will be new games to use the Wii remote and nunchuck. Yeah. I do say one thing. I mean, the Wii remote and nunchuck games on the Wii U, they're by far one of the best. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. I know it's sometimes really slow, man. It's annoying. And also, they didn't mention this as well. Like from the Nintendo Wii, yeah, there was things like which were like non-games. They weren't games. One was the exercise, singing, dancing and party thing, yeah? And that was originally on the Nintendo Wii. And now that thing is also on the Wii U. The video didn't mention anything to do with that as well. They ignored it. The video looks a bit lame to me. It doesn't look like it's well made to me. Now, talk about them four things: exercise, singing, dancing, and party. Did it improve on that? Because they didn't mention anything to do with the exercise thing. Originally, that thing was called Wii Fit. Yeah. Now, on here, they released a new one called Wii Fit U. The software is new, and the board is new. It's a much more improved version of the original Nintendo Wii one. It's a far better one than that one. I've never tried it myself, but I've heard a lot of things about it. The people who own it, they go, it's really, really epic. It's supposed to be really amazing. It's got quite a lot of new exercises and things like that. And also, when we talk about singing, they did release the further new singing software, which was quite good. Because when you're using singing software, you need a mic, don't you? And you need some kind of lyrics. Now, on the Wii, that wasn't that good compared to the Wii U. The Wii U one was much better. You hold the mic in one hand and you hold the Wii U gamepad in the other. So what happens when you're using a microphone or mic while you're recording? You could sing in there. That's what all systems do. But you know what the bonus thing about the Wii U was? Because the Wii U gamepad's got a screen, so the lyrics get displayed on the Wii U gamepad. It's like you having a paper in front of you. You can just say it like that. But literally on every single console, the lyrics will be displayed on the television screen. But this is much better because the actual lyrics are in palm of your hands through the Wii U gamepad screen. So that's another thing that the video didn't mention anything about. I just shoot it, you have to slide that. And then you got the dancing. Well, the dancing thing is all about like dancing mat. I don't know what to say. I mean, I do think Wii U did release quite incredible dancing games that you can use a mat with. I mean, I don't think you will find anything new there, but if they're new ones, the new ones are gonna be much better than the old ones anyway. Then the other one is Party, because originally on Nintendo Wii there was a product called Wii Party, but on this system there was called something Wii Party U. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it was flipping epic. The Wii Party U on the Wii U. I'm not saying the Wii one's awful, but the Wii one was a good start and it was pretty good on that as well. But the Wii U one improved on that. See, you know, all these things, you have to explain them properly. I mean, because these things were part of this console, but the trailer is not talking about anything about these things. You're probably thinking, why did I put Hyrule Warriors on there? I'll tell you why. Because what happened in this video trailer game? It's mentioning about off-TV play. Yeah? Where somebody else is using a television and you're using a Wii U gamepad. Okay. So this is something to do with two screens. They didn't even talk about the dual screen mode in there. Oh my goodness. One of the most powerful feature of this console, man, the dual screen mode. I'll explain you what a dual screen mode is. A dual screen mode is that, you know, in some games, yeah, you will able to play a specific game using two screens. Yeah. Now, if we look at this game, so what does this game do for dual screen? Yeah, I don't know what it says on here. Probably not much. So let's take a look what this game will do for dual screen. Yeah, because it didn't mention anything about dual screen. Because majority of time when we talk about dual screen games, I mean, I still play them. I mean, if we look at some of the games that were released, especially from even Nintendo and the third-party games, have you noticed that there's some third-party games which were already on the Wii were really advanced games? They released them again on the Switch, PS5 and Xbox Series X, or even the PC. So, what can I say about that? They release the same Wii U third-party games. Are they better than the Wii U ones? No, they're not. They're crap. It's just crap. I don't know why would you release the same games again. There's no point. The thing is, with the Wii U, they were dual screen games. The third party games I'm talking about here. Yeah. But when we look at them like PC, Switch, PS5, whatever, Xbox Series X, they're just running the same games on one screen. Yeah. Now these games are very different experience on the Wii U. You can't beat them. So if you notice that these same games are re-released again on these newer consoles, don't buy them. Pick up a Wii U, buy them on that. Alright, they're much better. We're gonna come into dual screen as well later on because the topic's not dual screen yet. You're gonna see a lot of difference. The same games which were on Wii U, they are also on these modern consoles. If you got a dual screen mode, why do you need to play them on a single screen mode? Think about that. I wouldn't. So, I think people are probably a bit confused about this. When we look at the third party games, have they actually improved since Wii U's gone? Have they? Literally, I'm not about even the dual screen thing. I'm not about even, have they gone better? No, they haven't. If you look at the Wii U games, the third party games which were released on the Wii U, they were really impressive. But after even in like years like 2018, 2019, 2020, even beyond that, these games have been flopping. Have you noticed a lot of these action adventure games, RPG games, or fighting racing games, they've been flopping quite a lot. Just take a look at them. They've been flopping miserably, really badly. The reason they're flopping, let's not put Wii U in that same side of both things. If the Wii U third-party game succeeded, the Wii U problem was its hardware problem. The hardware wasn't selling well. That's why the Wii U third-party games didn't do so well because of that. I'm sure if the Wii U hardware sold better, these third-party games were sold much better. Because you know the Wii U third-party games, they were good titles. But now when we look beyond 2018 to 2025, the titles are terrible. They're not even made properly. Every single game that is keep on coming out, it just looks boring. They just look rubbish. And why do people buy these systems like Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X? Honestly, the games look terrible on all of these formats. Even the recent one, Nintendo Switch 2. What the heck is that? It's bloody rubbish. We already seen Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bananas. Mario Kart World is not even good as Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. And the Donkey Kong Bananas is not even good as Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on the Wii as well. Answer that one. This is Switch 2 we're talking about. The 4K system. Wow, I'm so shocked. Switch 2 is doing 4K. And you know what? It gets even worse because every third party game you released, they all flopped. You know what? I'll tell you something. I think it's right. They should flop. They released the same kind of games which flopped on the previous formats. Some of the games were the same ones, which didn't even do well. So they go and release these games and Switch 2. They thought they're going to do better. Wow, because they're going to be on a handheld mode. You think people are silly? They're going to buy something like that. They're the damn same games that people didn't even like. So some of them, you do some research. Some of the previous games came back on Switch 2, which already were flops. And now they went on Switch 2, they have become even bigger flops. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to say one more thing, which is really powerful on the Wii U when it comes to in terms of software. Nintendo exclusives and new IP games are one of the most greatest, amazingest incredible games on the Nintendo Wii U. I'm telling you, Switch and the Switch 2 are not even at that level. I don't care if they're selling well, but when we look at Nintendo exclusives and the new IP games, the Wii U ones are still the greatest. They still haven't been beaten by anyone. I don't know what you guys think, but I would never buy systems like Switch and Switch 2. Honestly, I would never buy them. Because what's the point if the best Nintendo exclusives and new IP games are better on the Wii U? So what's the point buying them? I can't see no point. Now, so let's look at this for example, this one, yeah. So this is just a bit of information, right, which the video actually missed out on, because the video trailer shows you off-TV play, but it doesn't show you anything to do with dual screen, does it? So take a look at this. We're going to be quick about this, yeah. I'm not going to play hardly any game of this, yeah. So this is the actual disc. I own the actual Hyrule Warriors on the disc. Okay, there you go. I own the game, as I said. Okay. Now, take a look at this. On the television and on the Wii U gamepad, you will see two screens. You will see that same screen on the Wii U gamepad, and you'll see that on the television. Look, see that? Now that's called dual screen. Dual screen means using two TVs. Oh, sorry, two screens. Okay. Okay, let me just put this on, because it's important to put this on, yeah?
Ganondorf had assembled all three pieces of the Triforce. With its unlimited might, he summoned ever greater hordes of monsters.
Let me see if I can get this right. Now, if you look at this game, yeah, look what this does. Because it didn't even show anything to do with this. The trailer was a bit lame. You see, you can see the game on television. On here, you can see what you're supposed to be doing, your mission and all that. Look at that. You get this screen, look. This is flipping awesome thing. Yeah? And if you touch the screen, you get these. Look, if you press that, if you press that, look at this. You get down the icon, yeah? And if you press the second one, you get the same thing again. And now, it's mentioning something to do on left. Look, yeah, do something. Look, it tells you what to do. Yeah? You can touch anywhere on the screen and you get this look. You can select all this look. See that? Now you can go. Look at that, and you can play it now, look, on TV. Now it's come up with another one. If you look again, defeating Graham, look, another thing popped up on the second line. And you're going to keep on going. You're going to keep on coming up with something on the screen. This is the most advanced feature of this console. I would say that. So there you go. See that? That's a dual screen mode, which they didn't mention in the actual in the video trailer, did they? They didn't mention anything about that. So that's about it. Now my final info about this. So, looking at all this, the trailer does tell you it's a new console, and it even mentioned look for the U on the box. He said that. Didn't the trailer say that? Now who's wrong here? Nintendo or the customers? Okay, Nintendo did make two mistakes previously. The name of the console and the design. Okay. You really can't tell if it's a new console by looking at the first two options. Now looking at 1, 2, now we are into number 3, the video trailer. But the video trailer is saying that it's a new console. They're telling you that. And it's got like new features. Now people were mentioning that the Wii U gamepad is a game controller. Yeah? With touching the icons for the Nintendo Wii. But the video trailer said that this you can use this thing as an off TV play. Then how is this a Nintendo Wii game controller? Yeah? With off TV play, you can people can still watch their television and you can play the Wii U games on the Wii U gamepad screen, which acts like say TV screen now. So how is this a game controller now? This is becoming more like a handheld system, isn't it? Because originally this thing is not a game controller either. It's not. No, it's not. Basically, if you look at handheld systems, they have buttons on them, they have screens on them, and that's what this is. This is the same thing. It's made from an idea of a handheld system. It's made from that idea. That's what Nintendo's done here. It's not a game controller. So why did people mention that this is a accessory, a game controller for the Nintendo Wii console? Yeah, the original console I'm talking about, not this one. It was a game controller for the Nintendo Wii. How wrong was it? Did they watch the trailer properly? What the trailer's telling you? They didn't, did they? The trailer's literally showing you everything. It's showing you that you can do off-TV play. You can play these games on the Wii gamepad, just like a handheld system. It's mentioning that you can even use the Wii U gamepad when you need to play some of the games. You can play the Wii U gamepad. They didn't actually say that, but you can tell what they were doing. They were using the Wii U gamepad. So I saw something there that they were using the Wii U gamepad, but the guy didn't mention that. But the video did show that they did something on the Wii U gamepad, yeah. And also that he goes that there's new experiences, you know, that you can use the social media program like YouTube to watch your, you know, videos, video calls, and all that. It mentioned all that stuff as well. Yeah, pretty cool. And newer games which are presented in HD, which he mentioned they are more technically advanced, that you never seen this from Nintendo before. How isn't it different? I don't think anybody has been noticing, watching the trailer properly, have they? They haven't watched it properly, have they? See, it's all sorts of things that, and also they were showing you the Wii remote, innit? They were using the Wii remote on there. Yeah, I don't think there was enough information about the Wii remote and nunchuck, the way I'm looking at it. But they did show that you can still use the Wii remote on this system as well. So on this trailer, specifically, they showed quite a lot of stuff, what was going on. So why didn't people understand that? Is something wrong with your education level? It seems to me. You can ignore the first two, but you can't ignore the third one. There was a flipping trailer on YouTube on this, about this. And why didn't you watch this video, Nintendo Wii U trailer on YouTube? Well, why do you guys ignore that? Well, do you guys have any answers to that? Doesn't look like you have. Some people are making something else. If you go on if you do some research, they're saying that the Wii U failure is something else. I don't think it's that. I don't care what that stupid articles and all these people are saying. But the first two things are really important. Is the name, the design is true, because from that you can tell it's a new system. But nothing to worry, because they released a Wii U trailer, which actually explained everything. You know, it was a brand new console and experiences. So then, what was the confusion? How is this thing a Nintendo Wii upgrade? They were saying that it's a Nintendo Wii upgrade with just a controller, with a game controller. This thing's not even a game controller, it's a gamepad. Why do you think it's called a gamepad? What does it mean by a gamepad? A gamepad means that you can play games on it. It means that. It doesn't mean it's a game controller. A game controller, you cannot play games on it, for goodness sake. Don't you know what a game controller is? You're mixing up a game controller with a gamepad. A game controller is a controller with just buttons. There's no screen. But the gamepad is a thing with buttons, and it's got a screen in there. So look, they are called out difference. So there you have it. Now, here, who's wrong now then? Not Nintendo. It's the customers. They literally ignored it. They didn't watch the video trailer seriously, did they? Why weren't they ignoring it? Why weren't they watching it? When Nintendo is giving you new experiences and amazing newer games, why did you ignore all that? Even it didn't specify much about the exercising and dancing party stuff. About the Wii remote and nunchuck. There wasn't much information about that, and even the dual screen mode as well. That was all missing on the trailer, but still, it explained quite a lot of other things. That this is a brand new console from Nintendo. I'm afraid the customers are fools and they are big idiots. That's what I call them. I don't care, you guys can get angry, whatever you say. You lot don't understand anything, do ya? Nintendo company's been there since 1984 with the Nintendo NES. But you guys haven't took Nintendo seriously, have you, with the Wii U? And you go and buy that silly Switch and Switch 2. What do you guys buy that for? The Switch and Switch 2 isn't even good as with the Wii U. The damn thing is. I don't even like both the damn systems. They aren't even that good. The Wii U, I'll tell you right now, the Wii U is not Nintendo's best console, but is the greatest games console of all time. I always said on my videos, I'll say again today, I'll say I repeat again and again and again, Nintendo Wii U is the greatest game console of all time. This thing has everything that you want from a console, from Nintendo to the modded technology. It's an ultimate games console. You do not need to buy another console ever again. This thing has it all. Okay? Because if you're looking for the best Nintendo exclusives and new IP games, they're only on Wii U. And if you want to play even newer games, you can do PC streaming on this thing. And what? You can literally play Wii U games, emulators, and PC streaming as well on it. You can play all the latest PC games on this Nintendo Wii games. This is epic. I'm telling you, this thing has it all. You can do everything on it. There's nothing you cannot do on this. I made a lot of videos. This thing is from A to Z, does everything. Every single thing this console will do. Honestly, it's really that amazing. Okay, I will be releasing another video about this Wii U problem again. And yeah, so it's gonna be quite interesting. Now we got quite 1, 2, 3 covered, yeah? So we got all this covered. What's next now? So what will be next after the video trailer? So what other confusions do we have? So if we got all this covered, So what was confusing them even more further than this? That's another thing to look out for, isn't it? So why even after these 3 numbers of the accord, why weren't they still buying it? Because they didn't watch the Wiiu trailer. That's what it is. Because if you watch the Wiiu trailer, you know it's a brand new console. You know what? You just need to watch that. You can tell it straight away. That's what it is. I will be releasing another video and finding further information on this, what was going on. Okay, so keep on watching my videos. This is a very interesting topic to see what was going on. It's amazing that a greatest games console of all time struggling to sell to the customers, yeah? But I won't be buying another console because you know what? For me, this console does everything. I can't see anything that is actually missing out of it. I can't see anything. Not really. Even if you're thinking of playing Nintendo Switch on it, you can play Nintendo Switch games on it as well. You can play them. How amazing is that? You can play that as well. Maybe at a later stage you will be able to play Nintendo Switch 2 games. I mean, because I think it's already in that stage where they are preparing for the Nintendo Switch 2 emulator. Yeah, but it's gonna take time to release. But just give it a bit more time. You'll see a Nintendo Switch 2 emulator, and you should be able to stream that on the Wii U gamepad and the TV. You can play Nintendo Switch 2 games as well. So there you go. Give a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.